Hey June, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. My name is Nicole and I'm an addict. My sobriety date is July 13th of 2015 and my dog needs to go pee. Hold on. Go potty. All right. So, what's up everybody? I hope you guys are all having a great day. I'm jumping on early tonight because I got a lot of stuff I need to talk to you guys about. I am going to be doing something really, really awesome next week, and I'm hoping it's going to kick off without a hitch, but you know how that goes. So far, Splinter, Matt, I think Nicole picked Wednesday. Nicole. Okay. Hey, Artful Dodger, what's up? Hey, Misty. Hey, Sky. All right, you guys. So for those of you guys that are like, what is Nicole talking about? Hey, Sarah. Hey, Airman, what's up? Y'all, I'll let you guys all get in here. Go ahead, everybody, get your butts in here and let's chit chat for a little bit. I am just hanging out. I worked all day today at my other job where I actually have to leave my house to go to it. Hey, Drew. I love you. I'm so happy that you're at work. I'm just glad that you have a job, man. I'm proud of you. So you keep on doing what you got to do. I'm so happy for you, Drew. Hey, what's up, 5029? 5029. What's up, baby? Yay. What's up, everybody? So, okay. Well, everybody's coming in and getting situated. I'm going to share with you guys. I'm filing my nails and chit-chatting with you guys, okay? So, I was at home yesterday, and I was thinking about what I wanted to. It was like yesterday morning, before me and my husband and my son went to the creek. I was thinking about what could we do? Hey, Sonia. What could we do? Hey, Sonia, can you do me a favor? Can you go back to the Facebook Live and let people know there that I can't see their comments? So to come over here to the YouTube Live, if that's okay. Yes, Sonia, that's right. So, okay, so I want to tell you guys, so next week we are going to have Recovery Week here on Real Talk Recovery. And the reason why we're having Recovery Week, recovery is going to consist of 7 speakers, 7 days in a row, Monday through Sunday. So Recovery Week will start Monday, June 22nd. And thank you so much, Sonia. I really appreciate it. Recovery Week will start Monday, June 22nd, and it will end on Sunday, June 28th. Okay? And this is what I want to do. Each night that I go live, I want to have a speaker for that night. Okay. And so what I'm doing right now, so far, I've got 4 speakers. Okay. I've got Kathleen. I've got Matt from Big Matt Fitness. I got Splinter from Prison POV, and I got Nicole, which is her name on YouTube is Skadi, Skadi. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and pencil Kathleen in for Tuesday. So that way, and so far, the only spots that I have left open are Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. And so here's the thing, like I really want to make sure that I get an equal amount of guys and an equal amount of girls. I know that a girl named Jess, who has a channel, said she would come up and speak. And I think Viking Fitness said he would come up and share his story. So that's 2 more people. So I'm thinking I'll be able to get all the slots filled. But I just thought it would be so much fun to have a speaker each night. And, you know, it's also going to be in a celebration for our 5,000 subscriber milestone, which we are so close, you guys. We are so close to 5,000 subscribers. And then for those of you guys that don't know, my sobriety date is coming up July 13th, and I'll have 5 years. So not only are we hitting 5,000, but I'm hitting 5 years sober. So those are 2 huge milestones, and I'm so freaking excited about it, you guys. Like, I don't know if y'all were here last year, but last year when I hit 4 years, we stayed on a live stream for like 3 hours, and I was just like, we just talked and laughed, and we just had the best time, y'all. Just fucking celebrating 4 years sober. So that's what I want to do this year. I want to celebrate with you guys. So, what's up, Shred Rat? What's up? Hey, Joe. What's up, babe? Oh, well, I'm glad you're here too. So that's the deal. That's the deal. We are going to literally have 7 speakers next week. Hey, Joe, are you going to come on and speak next week? If so, I need to get you penciled in. The only days I have open are Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. So if you guys know anybody that you think that would want to come up and share their story, or just come on the channel and chop it up with me for recovery week, then I'm okay. Joe, I'm going to put you down for Thursday. Can you do Thursday? Joe. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put Jess for Sunday. I haven't heard back from her, but I'm thinking she'll be able to do that. And then Monday's the only day I have open. So that's good. And listen, you guys, like, we are going to have a great week next week. I also wanted to talk to y'all about some changes that we're fixing to go through here on Real Talk Recovery. So it's summertime. I don't know if you guys haven't noticed that yet. It's summertime, and I want to spend time with my son. I want to go to the lake. I want to go. That's cool. Okay, good. Thursday, I got you down. Thursday night at 7, okay? Same time we're doing it right here, 7 o'clock. So I want to be able to like do stuff with my son and like, you know, go to the lake and stay out late. And right now when I'm going live every single night, it's hard, you know, because I feel guilty when I miss a live stream. And so I don't think a lot of people understand that I didn't just start going live. Like, I've been doing this for 2 years. And so sometimes I need a break. Sometimes I just need to take a break. And so I'm not going to take a break, and we're not going to quit going live. But what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go back to my old schedule. After recovery week, I think I'm going to go back to my old schedule, which is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Yeah, Lisa. And I know some people don't mean when they say stuff like, but it's like, I take it hurts my feelings because I feel guilty that I'm not going live. But it's like, I don't think people understand. Like, it's not easy to come on every single day and be the person who's like encouraging and lifting people up every single day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's difficult, you guys. And so I'm not perfect either. I'm human too. And so I'm thinking after next week, because we're going to do 7 days in a row. Hey, Charlie, what's up, man? I saw your comment over there on 23-1, I think. And I am, yes. He was a famous capo in the Gambino crime family. And if you want, maybe what I can do is, my dad is actually just on his way back from New York because my grandmother passed away. And so when he comes back, he'll be back this weekend, and we're going to do Father's Day. Charlie, if you want, I'll talk to my dad and I'll get him to sit down and explain it to me some more, so that way I can give you the full rundown on the Roy DeMeo situation. Okay? I never met him. Okay? Just so you know, the reason why I knew about that was because when I was a kid, my dad was reading this book by Albert DeMeo, which is Roy's son. And the book is called For the Sins of My Father. Okay. And so I was reading that book, or he was reading that book, and he was telling me and my sisters about it. And so I'll go ahead and talk to him about that, because I don't want to speak, I don't want to say things that I don't know exactly the truth on. And then I'll come back and we'll have a video related to just that. Okay. So how does that work, Nicole? I'm not sure I'd be comfortable, but I probably would. I have a story I could tell. I live in Philadelphia, and because of my addiction, I was homeless like 6 or 7 years, so 4 years ago. Okay, so this is how it works, you guys. What's up, Bonta? I see you in here. Y'all, if y'all haven't checked out Successful Convicts channel, right here, let me put him on the thing. Go and check his channel out. I'm staying on him, and we're going to get him popping over there on his channel with some good content and some interviews. We're just working on some ideas. It's hard to do this every day, you guys, and it can get very okay. Let me explain something to you guys. And this, we're just having a regular, I need to talk to you guys. Y'all are my people. I need to vent. I need to just process and just let y'all know how I'm feeling. Okay. So I think it was in February when the coronavirus hit, in February or March, the bottom of February or the end of February, beginning of March, I decided to start going live every single day because they shut down the meetings and a lot of us needed the extra support, right? So I was like, you know what? We're going to start doing every single night. We're going to do a meeting. And so I've been doing that every single night, you guys, since the end of February. And we're in June now. And I don't know any other person who has been doing every single night freaking live streams for 2 years damn near. So I'm only one person too. I'm a one woman show. I don't have a co-host. I don't have anybody to come up here and help me. And I don't just sit here and read out of a book. Like, I'm pouring my heart and soul into what I'm talking about. Like, I'm sharing intimate parts of my life with you guys. Things that I'm ashamed of that I did when I was in my addiction, things that I am still trying to process and heal from. And so I go through, when I sit here and I'm sharing with you guys, I'm going through like emotions right here live on video with you guys. You know, I put every part of my soul into it when I'm talking. And so I just don't want people to think that, you know, oh, it's just so easy because she just goes lives. Like, it really, really does. It really is a lot for me. And I put so much of my heart into what I'm talking about. So I just want you guys to understand that I'm trying to do the best I can. And sometimes I might miss a day. But it's not because I don't want to be here with you guys. It's just because I want to spend time with my family. And I miss my husband because he works all the time. And yesterday, I actually got to spend time with my husband, which is not something I get to do very often because he works so much, you guys. So I hope you guys understand, like, I'm not trying to act like I don't want to be with you guys. I just do a lot of videos. And when my husband's off work, I really want to spend time with him. Okay, so I see you, I5029. Let me tell you what I was going to tell you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get emotional, you guys. So if you want to come up and share your story, the way it would work is you can text me or email me and we'll have each other's phone numbers. And when I go live, I will text you a link to the live stream. And you just press that link and it'll bring you on the screen with me. So it'll be a split screen. It'll be me on one side and you on the other. So I'm not just going to leave you up here by yourself to tell the story, right? I will walk you through it. I will ask you questions. We will talk and we will laugh just like I do up here by myself, only you'll be up here with me. So sorry, guys. Oh, Artful Dodger, I'm so glad you're here, man. I saw your comment on my last video, I think it was, and I saw that you were struggling, and you're not alone, man. Like, we have so many amazing people here, you guys, who will be here to support you, and we have a really awesome chat. We have one of the most interactive, positive, uplifting chats on YouTube. So you're in the right place, man. Yeah. So it was so nice to be able to spend time with my husband. Hey, Sam. Sam, you never called me the other day. Call me tonight, please, after this live stream. Nicole, you are a rock star. I love you too, Joe. I just get stressed out, y'all. I want to do everything. You know, I'm one of those people that's like, I get stressed out, y'all. Yo, 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 7 stories, 7 days. That's right. Oh, Lord. I've been trying to get Leonard to come on my channel for over a year now. That's like trying to get Gandhi on here. Somebody go find her opiate fix and tell him to get his butt over here. I would love to have him on this channel, you guys. Oh yeah, I'm not going to leave you up here by yourself to fend for yourself. And let's say that we have somebody on next week who maybe they just talk for like 15 or maybe 30 minutes. We can have 2 people in one day on. But the whole purpose of this recovery week, you guys, is I want you guys to be inspired and see that other people just besides me can get sober and stay sober. You know what I mean? And I also want to tell you, I am dedicated to you guys. Did you get your 7 stories? Yeah, I got almost all of them. I just need one more, and I think I know who it's going to be, but I'm just waiting on them to get back with me. I love me some Leonard. He was very supportive. I love Leonard too, you guys. He's probably one of the realest motherfuckers here on YouTube. Hey, Barb. Thanks, babe. I appreciate you guys. And I just want you guys to understand, like, when I miss a night, like last night, I didn't come on and it made me feel horrible. And I woke up this morning and I felt so bad because I wasn't on last night like I said I would be. You know, it makes me feel terrible when I don't do what I say I'm going to do. It's not like I'm just sitting up here in my house going, I told everybody I would be on a live stream last night and I didn't go on. Like, that's not how I am. Like, I feel horrible when I don't come on, you know? But I was out, you know, in the hot sun yesterday all day with my husband and my son. And when I came home last night, I got home about 7:30, 8 o'clock. I fell out. I had every intention of coming on at 9:30 and us doing like a late night meditation kind of vibe. Hang that shit up. I fell out. It says, Sarah, I just stopped doing it. That dope, you got to keep doing it every couple of hours. I'm happy maintaining on Suboxone. I don't even want to mess around this time. I hope I make it. You're going to make it. You're going to make it. I know you will. I saw it, Kenneth. Kenneth, I saw it. And Big Sid is turning his life around. He's coming back over to the positive side of things. I'm proud of him. Yeah, Murk's always good with the links, y'all. Oh, it's okay. Sam says, I haven't wanted to come join in, call you, or do anything. I had to throw me a tantrum for a little bit. I understand. I feel the same way, Sam. I've just been like up and down lately with my emotions. So that's the plan for next week. We got 7 days, 7 stories, recovery stories to give you hope. Oh, I love you too, Charlie. Thanks for being here, man. For real. I also want to tell y'all something. I'm getting a tattoo, y'all. And I'm so excited about it because I have literally been waiting to get this tattoo for so long. And y'all are gonna laugh. I know y'all are gonna think it's funny, but I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna get. So I don't know if y'all are nostalgic like I am, but when I was a kid, I used to love. Did you see that Real Talk Recovery shout out? I know. I was like, Joe, also, one of his subscribers was like, I'm so glad you and Nicole are back together. I was like, oh God, they really believe that. It's so hard. I would do that fentanyl dope for a couple days, up to 5, and then getting back on the subs is so hard. I've heard it's really hard. Nino. Hey, Lisa, what's up, girl? There's another good channel there, you guys. Lisa's Real Spill. She's in recovery also. Okay, let me tell y'all what the tattoo is going to be. Are y'all excited? I'm excited too. So I love shit from back in the day when I was a kid. So I just texted the tattoo artist my idea, but I don't know how to like make it all look good. So I want it to be like right here, just like halfway, not all the way down my arm. And I want it to be really colorful. And I want, listen to this. Y'all are going to laugh so hard at me. I know y'all are. Do y'all remember the movie The Labyrinth? Oh, you know The Labyrinth, okay? Do you remember the little fire guys that dance around? The little fire guys? I want those little fire guys, okay? Then I want the dinosaur, the baby dinosaur from the movie, from the TV show, The Dinosaurs, the little guy that goes, not the mama, not the mama, not the mama. I want him. I want Gizmo, and then the gremlin Spike with the spiked hair, like going after little Gizmo. Okay. I don't even know how somebody would put this all in a tattoo together, but this shit is shit that I will never forget. I loved these movies when I was a kid. Also, when I was a kid, when I used to play Super Mario Brothers, my favorite person to play, to be my person, was Yoshi. So I want Yoshi with like one of his little eggs that he would poop out. I don't know. Then this is all like a collage, right? And then I want her to be able to incorporate the strawberry shortcake. Remember strawberry shortcake and Rainbow Bright when we used to watch those cartoons? All of this, I want it to be in a tattoo with like the Smurfs, the blonde Smurf, you know, Smurfette. Yes, yes. Isn't that, I just want it all. It's literally like early 90s, all up in my mind. You know what I mean? 80s, 90s. Now, I don't know how good all that stuff would be together, but I just texted her like what I like. You know what I mean? Like the kind of cool stuff I want to have on. I used to kind of want, like just like certain, like all kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. I was going to do like something like, you know, flowers, or Nancy, yes, girl. Fraggle Rock. Oh my God, the Ewoks too. That would be so bomb. Yes. See, y'all know what I like. Now you got it. So you see what I'm saying? Like I want like that old school cartoon kind of stuff on my arm. Oh, Nino, I'm already tatted up, baby. So it's too late now. We can't go back now. We'll see how it comes out, you guys. It might get changed up a little bit. Hey, Cindy. I know. And so listen to this, you guys. I was thinking about, so Rainbow Bright, the Care Bears. Remember the Care Bears? I used to love the Care Bear with the cloud on his stomach. I think this would be so cool, you know? But we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Or I might go the opposite way where it's just like all black and gray or whatever, you know? But I'm not sure. But that's just something I had in my mind that I thought would be just so cool to like just correct. First of all, to mark my 5 years sober, right? And then to just have to remember those times from when I was a kid. I even want, you know, I think I'm gonna get like something with my sisters, me and my sisters on there, like something that would represent us, like three blind mice. You know, me and my sisters, or the three amigos with three little sombreros. So I don't know. We'll see. I have all kinds of ideas. Oh, Freya, that's a cool idea. Freya, I watched this girl on YouTube and she got like all these Tim Burton characters. Is Tim Burton the same guy who did Edward Scissorhands? Because she has like a whole collage of all his movies and stuff. But I love The Labyrinth. Okay, let me tell you all a story. When I gave birth to my son, my sister came over and we had my son like sitting on the ottoman, right? And my little boy was sitting on the ottoman, and me and my sisters were singing to him, "You're the babe with the power. What power? The power of voodoo. You do. Remind me of the babe." Oh, Dayna, that's a good idea too. You know what's also a good idea? Okay, so if I was going to get like something that was telling a story, it would be like, I don't know. I'm the kind of person who likes tattoos that are like really like colorful and that remind me of things, you know what I mean? But my story would be like, I don't know, like I was lost and now I'm found. Yes, Freya, you've got this girl on YouTube has a tattoo with all that stuff on it. You've got to go. I'll have to find the video so you can see it. Hey, Cam, what's up, babe? Yes, I couldn't see y'all's comments. I can't see them for some reason. So I'm excited, you guys. I'm excited for next week for us to have different guests on to tell their stories. And I just wanted you guys to know that, you know, when I do miss days, I'm not like plotting and thinking about how wonderful it is. I do feel bad. And so just the last couple of weeks have been a lot. You know, it's like I'm back at work now. So I not only am I working my job from home, but I'm also working my job that I leave my house for. So I'm back at work. I'm working my other job. You know, I'm live streaming every single night. And so it's a lot. It's a lot of work. So how's everybody doing? What are you guys struggling with? Who's having a bad day? I think I saw Joe said he was having a bad day. Sarah said they were having a bad day. That's a good idea, Freya. Oh, Cindy's melting her face off, y'all. Oh, Cindy. Mm. I want to show you guys these pills that I've been taking. Or they're not pills, but they're apple cider vinegar gummies. And I really think they're helping with my digestion. Of course, you're a Yoshi girl. I hope you get one that has a quote bubble that says, "Hey, y'all, I'm just out here sweating my motherfucking balls out." Cam, I'm just sweating my motherfucking balls off, y'all. Sometimes I don't realize that I just say things that maybe people wouldn't normally say on YouTube. You know, until the other day I was talking to Cam on the phone, you guys, and he was like, I couldn't believe it. He was sitting there, you were saying, I'm just sweating my balls off. It's hot here, you guys, really hot. I was having a rough day. It's more because I got some bad news this morning. Oh, Artful Dodger, what's going on? Hey, Esther, I'm glad you're having a good day, girl. Hey, Kuko, yep, I'm popping gummies, baby. You know it. Do you watch APS? You know, Danny got a video up talking about Joe's looks like he's using. Oh, who's Danny? Oh, Danny from After Prison Show. You know, Danny got a video up talking about Joe. Looks like he's. So do you think Danny's back on? I think Danny was an alcoholic, right? Yeah, I watch After Prison Show actually quite a bit. Contrary to popular belief, people think because I make a couple of videos just kind of critiquing it that I'm just like the enemy number one. I have my favorite word, imagine, on my inner wrist in the little, the semicolon. That's awesome. I had a tough day physically, moved 10,000 square feet of house and barely moved. I'm not detoxing, so that's a blessing. That's right. That's a blessing. Don't be a wuss. Shoot the apple cider vinegar. No, I wish they were funny gummies. No, these are just apple cider vinegar gummies, you guys. I got to tell you guys about something though. So, you know, I support medical marijuana. Like, if I could go out and get a prescription today, I would smoke. Relationship issues. I also hurt my back at work. I've been tapering at 2 milligrams, but tonight I took an extra milligram. My doctor told me I tapered too fast, so to get 2 milligrams and recommended I take 3. Oh, don't feel guilty. Let me tell you all something right now. Let me tell you about tapering, okay? I guess I spoke too soon when I was like, I'm down to 1 milligram and I feel great, right? Every night, because I only take 1 milligram, I wake up, I take my 1 milligram at like 10 o'clock, and then I go throughout my day. By this time at night, I am so tired. Like, I can literally feel that there's nothing left, no Suboxone left in my body. I mean, I feel so tired. The other night I went to bed, you guys, and I could not stop moving my legs all night long. Yeah. Yeah. And so I'm like, oh my God. So my body is like, I don't know if it's because it's hot outside and I'm sweating and I'm being more active, but I can totally tell that Suboxone is not staying in my system like it used to. If you're having, I'm trying to read Joe's comments. I'm sorry. And listen, Joe, I'm telling you, Joe, you've got to, like, this taper is not going to be something that takes you. Listen, I'm sure that some people have been able to taper off of Suboxone in a 6-month period or a couple weeks period, but that is not recommended, you guys. And I'm going to tell you something. You can either do it fast and come back and have to start back over and get back on, or you can do it slow and just get it done do it slowly so that way you don't have to come back and do it again. You know what I mean? If you're having a bad day, call this lady or watch one of her videos. That popping sound you'll hear is your head coming out of your ass. Okay. Hey, Dayna. I don't know. I think he means that Danny put up a video on his channel. Does Danny have a channel? My day was better than yesterday. Shout out to everyone for your supportive words on Hangouts. Yes, Hangouts is the bomb. That means we need to do more squats. Oh, listen, I thought I was going to be dying the next day. My legs are a little sore on the inside, but I've really gotten a lot stronger, Nick. I thought I found the perfect roommate, but it was too good to be true. I asked if she minded if I did a background check. Crickets. Ooh. Oh, he wants the money for it? I didn't know that. I don't pay attention to that. 15,000 from a GoFundMe? God dang. Hey, Donna, what's up, girl? My day was good. Thank you for asking. I was just kind of letting everybody know my day has been amazing. I went to work today. I'll tell you about it. So this morning I woke up early this morning. Hot damn. I woke up early and I took a shower and then I went to work. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, I actually work for a greeting card company, and I am a merchandiser. So what I do is I do merchandising. I go into all the stores and I set up their displays and I clean up their card sections and make sure that it looks all nice and neat. And that's what I do for my job. That is not like my job that's not recovery related. And then my recovery related job is I work for a company that represents ethical treatment centers. And so at the time, the treatment center that we're representing is Dr. B's treatment center. And so that's why, I've been working with Dr. B, but that's why you guys see me over there on his channel so much. So the way I got that job was from my YouTube channel. And then the way I got my other job was I just applied for it online back in the day when I first got sober. I'm trying to let go of the guilt, but also dealing with regular life issues. Just a rough day. Please do. Yeah, listen to this. So my sister has glaucoma, you guys, okay? And she has a prescription for marijuana, for medical marijuana. And so I don't know if you guys remember last year, my husband had found this pipe that had the I didn't know it was marijuana oil, but it had like this oil in the middle of it, right? And so he brought it home and I disinfected it. And then I took a little drag off the pipe, right? And I realized it was marijuana. I freaked out. I called my sponsor. I was crying because I was all worried. This is before I kind of changed my viewpoints on marijuana. And so I was freaking out. I was all worried. And she was like, "You're fine. Don't worry about it. Let's not put pipes in our mouths that don't belong to us anymore." And it was not a big deal, right? Well, after that, I never smoked again. Well, I went to go see my mom like 2 weeks ago, and my sister was at the house, and she had her little medical marijuana pipe, you guys. And I took just one pull, just like this. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, I had the best day of my motherfucking life. I had so much fun. I mean, listen to what I did. I made a fort in the living room. I made homemade cinnamon rolls. I went to the beach and fell asleep. I mean, I had the best day of my life, you guys, from literally one little pull like this. I had so much fun. High CBD, low THC. I don't know what this was. This was like 75% indica or something like that. It was called it was called some weird name, like lullabies, I think is what it was called. Lullaby. It was hilarious. Sky, I was like, what are you talking about? Hey, Freya, does it work for you? How many of you guys use medical marijuana? And if you do, does it affect your recovery? Does it make you think about using other drugs, or do you just use it to like sleep and stuff? Because whenever I was like, because I had never tried it, right? I used medical marijuana and medical lemon tea once a month too. Oh, so mushrooms, right? I was really like worried that if I smoked, that it was going to like make me want to use, you know what I'm saying? But that one time I did it last year, I realized that it didn't do that at all. It actually acted like the opposite. It acted like, okay, so y'all know how I'm like real up, I'm like a wild live wire, right? It kind of like just calmed my mood down, you know what I mean? And I was just chill. And so I'm thinking about talking to my doctor, and if I get off, like when I'm getting off Suboxone, when I get down to the end and I start to get ready to jump, I'm going to see if I can get approved for medical marijuana to make that jump off of Suboxone, because I know it's going to be rough and I just want to have something to kind of help with that. You know what I mean? But I think that, some people can do it and it really helps them. And so, not to be, I used to be very judgmental, you guys, and I used to like, I just used to not see it from that perspective. But now I look at it from a different point of view, and I'm open-minded. And how can I be judgmental when I'm on maintenance medication, Did it? Yeah. And Barb, I've seen a lot of people who have chronic pain or anxiety that they can go and they can get a special kind that literally helps with that. You know, it's amazing. I think it's awesome. You are, Sky. You are literally the most. You are the procrastinator of all procrastinators. I can't even smoke vape. I get so paranoid. I drop oil under my tongue. I view it as holistic, helps with withdrawal, sleep, and anxiety. I find it very helpful for my recovery. Joe, I think that's great. I maybe I should look into the oil. CBD is really great, especially the balm. Be careful with the THC, Nicole, right? The only reason why, listen, if I do THC, you guys, it's like once a year just to like let loose for one day and then that's it. Because when I do THC, I eat too much. And so it's something that I can't do for my health because I literally, y'all should have seen me. I had my mom's refrigerator wide open. I was baking damn cinnamon rolls. I cooked a whole fucking fresh pizza. I was going off. Oh, hey, Brian. What's up, babe? It was hilarious. Y'all would have been laughing at me. I should have came on and been like, what's up, you guys? I know a lot of people that have used it to help wean down and make the transition. That's what I'm thinking of, Brian. And then I have a couple of friends that make like the gummies and the candies and stuff. So I think that would be kind of neat. I mean, why not? You know, why not try it? It's legal now. I did. Listen to me, Cam. I literally died because I was like so let loose. I don't think you guys understand. Like, I have been sober and like fucking straight laced for 5 years. So taking one little pull off of that pipe was like, I was just like, I was just like, you know, it was fun. I had a good time and I laughed and I spent time with my sisters. You know what I mean? Like, it was fun, but it's not something that I would do every single day. You know what I mean? Because then I would eat all the food and I would be literally not able to move. But I do want you guys to know that I'm more open-minded than I used to be. But I like, okay, let's say that if I was newly sober, let's say I was like a couple months sober, like I don't recommend somebody who is newly sober to go out and pick up other things because what can happen is you can trade it, you can transfer your addiction from what you were addicted to something else. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you got a good solid recovery foundation before you start going out and trying things. You know what I mean? Burning down the house says that's awesome. I fully believe in it. Look into Delta 8 THC. It's the THC that's in hemp. It only comes in pure distillate because it occurs naturally in such a small percentage in hemp. I'm so glad. Look at all these new people. What's up? Yeah, I think a lot of people think because I'm so serious about my recovery that like I am against those kind of things, and I'm not. You know, I actually have a really good friend who is on kratom and it saved her life and I've seen how it helped her stay sober. And so I am more open-minded when it comes to recovery now than I ever have been because I've seen the benefits of my friends that are utilizing medical marijuana, kratom, maintenance medication, and I'm one of those people. You know, Suboxone saved my life. It's helped me to be able to maintain sobriety and it's helped me to get my son back and it's helped me to maintain my full-time job and all this kind of stuff, you know? So, yes, be honest. You know, I don't know what strain that they use for withdrawal from opiates, but Donna, if you want, I will tell you. My friend Avalon has a channel, right? That's true. That's true, man. That's what. Just so you guys know, her opiate fix also uses kratom for his back, and so I don't know if he still uses it, but he was. And here's the thing, you guys. Everything in moderation, okay? So, like, if you're utilizing medical marijuana or kratom, just have to use it in moderation. And sometimes for addicts that are newly sober, right? Donna, you can get my number from Nicole. Hey, Sky, Donna's in our Hangouts chats. So Donna, get your Sky, drop your number in the Hangouts chat for Donna. Or I can give it to her. It's whatever you want to do. But here's the thing. Please listen to me, you guys, because I don't want anybody to take what I'm saying out of context and say, Nicole from Real Talk Recovery is encouraging drug use. That's not what I'm doing here. I want you guys, if you have a solid recovery foundation, you've been sober for a couple of years, okay? And you're like I am, and you're about to get off of maintenance medication, or you have severe back pain and you don't want to get put on opiates. You know, these are things that maybe you could look into that are like herbal remedies. Like, so just be careful. Make sure that you talk to your doctor. Don't just go out and do something on a whim. Okay. Um, I'm trying to read y'all's comments. Hey, Boxcar Rick, Nancy, it's not regulated. That's why you have to be careful with it. Okay. That's why I'm telling you guys, like, talk to a medical professional. Okay. Talk to a medical professional. Yeah, nobody's encouraging drug use here. We're all grown adults. And see, this is why I kind of fear. Thank you, Murk. There's Avalon's channel. That's why I kind of like don't talk about a lot of this stuff on my channel, because I don't ever want to I don't want to encourage anybody, and I don't want anybody to do anything that is going to harm them and say, "Oh, well, Nicole from Real Talk Recovery told me I should do it." You know, and so that's why we stick to basically just talking about recovery. But sometimes, you know, I like to have free for all talks and stuff. So, yes, I'm honest about my experiences, you know. That's right. That's right. You know, I really was thinking about whether I should tell everybody or not, because I was like, I don't want anybody to be upset with me, you know what I mean? But I have worked so damn hard, y'all, and I have done so good. Taking a little pull off the medical marijuana pipe ain't gonna hurt nobody. You know what I mean? Um, but it really was so much fun. It was so much fun, you guys. Also, listen to your gut when it comes to medical marijuana, kratom, Suboxone. You know deep down if you're abusing it or not. Exactly. And that's what it really comes down to, you guys. It really comes down to abuse. Okay? Like, there's a difference between, you know, being on a medication and taking it as prescribed and snorting it or shooting it or popping 10 or 15 at a time or smoking blunts all day, every day. You know what I mean? That is not, that is not that's not conducive to our sobriety, right? I'm not trying to check out of life. Like, I still want to be present, you know? And so Boxcar Rick says these talks are important when talking about getting off mat. I'm getting near to the end of my methadone. Yes, absolutely, man. And so, like, especially when we're coming off of like methadone and Suboxone, you know, it's not going to be an easy transition. And that's probably the thing that I'm the most afraid of, you guys, is I just felt like a little taste of my legs being restless the other night. And I was like, my heart was just dropping in my stomach because I was like, oh shit, here it comes. You know what I mean? Now I think my body is getting used to the being on 1 milligram, but at first it was kind of, I was like, damn. Reefer madness. Yeah. You know, I was never when I was in my active addiction, you guys, I was not a person who I never bought weed. Like I would never spend money on weed because that would be a waste. You know what I mean? Whenever I was in my addiction, I was buying dope. I was buying meth, Xanaxes, um, heroin, oxys, anything else that I thought was good. You know what I mean? Don't apologize. I did an edible for the first time like 3 months ago, and I re-experienced my own birth. Yeah, basically, that's what I felt like too. And my mom was like, "You're awfully happy tonight." Oh my gosh. I was just telling Neil that I want to get lip fillers, y'all. He told me Nicole, have you always dosed once a day? No, I haven't always dosed once a day. When my dose was a little higher, I used to dose once in the morning and once in the afternoon. But now that it's so low, I just dose it all at once. Oh yeah, my mom was there. She's cool though. She's not like, she's just so proud of me, you guys, that I am um that I'm sober. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why the thing about it is like here um I'm sober, and a lot of people would say like, "Oh well, you're not sober. You're on Suboxone, you know, or you're not sober. You took one pull off the medical marijuana pipe," and it's just like, you know, I think of sobriety as more, you know, I think of it as like all the work that I've done internally. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going out and getting fucked up, and I work really hard to stay on the right track every single day. You know what I mean? It's more than just like abstaining from drugs and alcohol for me. Oh, wow. Really, Murk? Murk says, I watched my dad live 3 months longer without cancer because we gave him an appetite. With cancer. I knew what you meant. Sorry. R.I.P. Murk's dad. Well, you could still dose twice a day. I mean, I could dose twice a day with 1 milligram, 0.5, 0.5. You know, I mean, girl, don't even talk to me about foreheads, okay? Do you see these wrinkles? This is because I have an expressive face. Look. When I was a kid, I used to do this. Do you smell what the rock is cooking? I don't know, Esther. Esther says, how much weed is okay and how much is not? I would say this. This would be my rule of thumb. Um, Maybe if you just kind of like, if you're having a problem regulating how much you use, maybe that means you need to cut back. You know what I mean? Like maybe once in the morning and once before you go to bed. I have the worst forehead wrinkles, y'all. It's so depressing. And you know what? Being on social media, you guys, I see these girls that are like perfect all the time. And so it's so hard. I think it's so helpful. I have energy to work in the day and still able to sleep at night. That's a good thing. I think it's the intent, not the amount. If you're doing it to get shit faced, it's probably not a good idea. There you go. Good. That's a good suggestion, Murk. You know, in general, do you advise people that used to get high together to try to stay in a relationship? Trying to stay out. Okay, let me see. Cam says, in general, do you advise people that used to get high together to try to stay in a relationship? trying to straighten out a family member right now. Well, okay. So if you love the person okay, so me and my husband are both addicts, okay? We got sober at the same time, but he did not stay sober, okay? He didn't stay sober, but he's sober now, and he's been sober for a while. But he had a time where he kept slipping, right? Here's the thing, you guys. Me and my husband, we knew that we were going to be together forever. Okay? Like, I'm never leaving him, and he's not leaving me. Like, we are in this for the long haul, right? So when we both got sober, we sat down and we talked about, is this relationship going to stay, or are we just here to get fucked up together and then fucking leave each other, right? And we talked about that, and we both decided that we want to be together forever. You know what I mean? We love each other, but it was the hardest thing, you guys, trying to stay sober with each other, because we were both so messed up in our minds. It was really difficult. So like, if you're not with somebody that you love and want to be with for the rest of your life, and vice versa, and y'all are both getting high and trying to get sober, cut them loose. Cut them loose, because what will end up happening is they're just going to bring you down with them. My sub doctor mentioned a paid medical marijuana study to me, and I'm going to try and get it. Hell yeah. That sounds like a good idea if you can get paid. Talk it over with your doctor. They will tell you. If not, find a good medical marijuana shop and ask. They're usually pretty knowledgeable. There you go. Yeah, and here's the thing, you guys, like, my husband he was wanting to get sober. We both wanted to get sober, right? Hey, that's what I'm talking about, baby. We both were trying to get sober, but it was like we were getting sober. Here's the thing, you guys. I could only work on me. Thank you, Murk. Murk, you did good on that. Look at Murk. Murk says we can only straighten ourselves out. We can offer support to others, and that's it. So that's what I had to realize. When I first got sober with my husband, you guys, I was trying to control him and make him stay sober, okay? I was over here, doing all my recovery stuff, telling my stories, and just, how I am. I'm very animated. I love sharing my life with you guys. I love talking to other people that are in recovery. I love this. This is everything. I was made for this, right? This is what I love to do. My husband is the direct opposite. So when I got sober, I was trying to mold him into this like perfect co-host that I could have, and we could go around and we could help couples get sober, right? I always tell him that. I'm like, man, we could help so many people, you and me together, like as a team. But it's just, that's not his dream, okay? He isn't like I am. He doesn't want to go around helping people. He has no desire, right? And so when I got sober and he relapsed, I was so upset, and I was so discouraged, and I was so angry with him. I was angry with him because I felt like he was choosing drugs over me and my son, but I had to look at it and say, okay, Nicole, here you are, and you will treat a stranger with a kind heart and your understanding. When a stranger comes to me and tells me that they've relapsed, I'm supportive, I'm loving, I'm tolerant. And then when my husband comes and tells me he relapsed, I was beating him down. And so I really had to, hell yeah, it's Matt Recovery Friendly, baby. You're in the right place, Omni. I had to, look at him, and I had to reevaluate my behavior, because if I could treat you guys with respect and help you guys when y'all were struggling, why couldn't I help my own husband? And so it was a hard pill to swallow. No pun intended. But I really had to take a look at my own behaviors and realize that, I was judging my husband, and he was just an addict struggling, and so Now he's been sober since 2017 or it's 2018. I think it was 2018 or two. It's almost been 2 years. So about a year and a half, almost 2 years. So you came from Reddit. What's up? Welcome to the family, man. I'm on Suboxone, and there's a bunch of other people that are on Suboxone and on methadone that are in the comment section. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. We're glad to have you here. I'm so happy to hear that, man. So I don't advise for you guys to be in relationships with people that are using, but if you are already in a relationship with them and y'all are in love and y'all are going to stay together, or, you know, it's okay. Try it out. See what happens. That's awesome. Good job, man. Good job. Well, I'll tell you what I was. I started out on 12 milligrams of Suboxone, and I've been on it for almost 5 years. And I started my taper last year in March, and I went from 12 milligrams to I'm on 1 milligram now. And is Nikki in here? Quite a few people in here are on methadone, so you'll have a lot of support here. And we are not judgmental, and we are open-minded. We were just talking about marijuana in here. Thinking it's time to go up on my dose. Cravings and evenings are rough lately. You know what, Omni? Let me tell you something about methadone, okay? It might. Okay, so if you don't want to keep going up on your dose, here's something you can have your clinic do. If you don't want to keep going up on your dose, have your clinic blind taper you for like a month, so that way you can get down a little lower, and then they can introduce a little bit more, but it won't be going up. It'll just be like you getting, you know what I'm saying? So that, because here's the thing, what will happen eventually. What? You're getting pulled over? Okay, you motherfucker, you better not go to jail. I'll call you after this live stream. Love you. Hey, CJ, what's up? Awesome. You're in the right place, man. We got your back. I got a lot of gray hair too, man. I got a little silver stripe right here. Hey, that's okay, Omni. If methadone works for you, man, you do it. You what you got to do, okay? We support that. But I know that what happens to a lot of people when they're on methadone is that they just keep going up and then they top out. So what happens when you get to that point and you're up at the most, you can't go up anymore. So that's what I've heard some clinics will do, is they'll taper you and get you down to a low dose. And then that way, if you need to introduce more, you can. You know what I mean? So CJ, when did you're starting your Subutex tomorrow? Tomorrow. Okay, that's awesome, man. Are you on heroin or opiates right now, or are you stopping now so that way your induction onto Suboxone will be smooth? I had only planned on staying on here for 30 minutes. Y'all know that. I had just texted. That's a good idea. Let me see what you just said. That's a good idea. I've been on 135 for a while. I was on 125 for 3 or 4 months, and I went up 4 months ago. And honestly, I should have went up 20 because I'm 4 months later now. Yeah. And so Omni, that's what happens with methadone, is that you build a tolerance to it. And so if you find yourself just constantly going up, talk to your clinic and tell them like, hey, I don't want to keep going up. Is there a way that I can go lower, get my tolerance lower, and then, you know what I'm saying? Talk to them about it. They'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what happens all the time. And here's the thing, like, you'll just keep going up, which there's nothing wrong with needing to go up. I hope you don't think I'm trying to shame you or anything like that. I'm just trying to let you know that, what's going to happen is that your tolerance will keep on going up. The more you go up, the tolerance is just going to keep building. They do taste bad. Yep, that's true. Good job, CJ. Good job. You can do it, hon. You can do it. That's right. Good job. Can you be allergic to Suboxone? I tried it before and waited 18 hours like my doctor said, and it put me into the worst sickness I've ever had. I was bedridden. I was bed wishing I was dead because that's how bad I felt. So Donna, I've heard a lot of people lately say that same thing. And honestly, you guys, I cannot tell you anything about precipitated withdrawal because when I got on Suboxone, I was off of opiates for 30 days before I got on Suboxone. But I know a lot of people that have gone through precipitated withdrawal because of the fentanyl that is out there now. But yeah, you can be allergic to it. You can be allergic to it. I know a lot of people that are allergic to naloxone, but the only thing that they've ever reported back that it's done is give them like these ulcers underneath their tongue, like major migraines. And so my doctor said I waited enough, but maybe I'm allergic. Or you could have been like were you on fentanyl? CJ, are you on the strips or the pills? They need to give you the strips because you don't need to be snorting nothing, boy. You are a boy, aren't you? That's okay. It's okay to be a lifer. Lexapro, yeah. On Lexapro, I'm down to 5 milligrams too, Esther. Me too, Donna. Me too. I know, and it's crazy. I honestly do not know why. Cindy's been on Suboxone for 16 years. Yeah, Donna, I'm telling you, girl, there's something in the fentanyl, in the heroin and stuff nowadays that it is just people. I have so many people. Y'all watched Kaylee. She went through precipitated withdrawal, and she waited like 17 or 18 hours. And so I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. Oh yeah, CJ, that must have been awful. I've heard that happening to a lot of people. That's why you guys need to make sure that when you're inducting onto Suboxone, that you're inducting with a physician. Okay, I know a lot of you little hustlers go out there and buy Suboxone off the street. That's why you guys need to go to a doctor and get inducted by your doctor. Okay, do not do it on your own. Okay, I don't support that. I know it's bad. I've heard it's so bad. 8 years ago, Donna, are you on Suboxone now or no? No, obviously not, huh? Sorry. I'm done, Nicole. It's not even fentanyl, it's the fentanyl analogs they use. They bind so tightly to receptors that when the Suboxone boots them off, it'll make you go into withdrawal even after 2 days. Dude, I know. Listen to me. I know because I have literally so many people tell me that same thing. It's so easy to get subs nowadays. Ideal Options will give you the meds the same day. No excuse to buy on the street. You're right, Omni. And now that the corona has hit, there is literally telemedicine, you guys. You can get Suboxone over the phone on telemedicine. CJ, where do you live? What state do you live in? Why are we all on drugs? I don't know, Esther. We just are. Freya, you have chronic pain, baby. So you're okay. You don't need to worry about getting off. Good, Joe. I'm happy to hear that, babe. Tennessee. Okay, Tennessee. You need to text me after this, CJ, and I'll send you some links to some places that you can get online. Now the only way you can see Dr. B through telemedicine, you guys, is if you are like, it's with Suboxone, it's different because he can't do telemedicine. He can't do it over the state lines unless you come and fly to California and see him as your physician. Now, what I'm talking about is there's telemedicine options online. There's this new thing. I just found it like a couple of months ago. It's called Recovery Delivered. I don't know how expensive it is. Okay, so don't start tripping on me. But it is a online. It is an online. They have doctors that you see on a video, and then they write you the prescription for this, or they do the prescription. The way they drug test you is through the mouth swab. It's I guess they have like doctors that are able to prescribe over the state lines. See, Dr. B, the only way he can prescribe over state lines, yeah, Donna, it's available in West Virginia, is if the person is flying to California for their doctor's appointments to see him. That's for Suboxone. And also it's because he needs to be able to make sure that he sees you and you're on the right track. But yeah, Recovery Delivered. Oh, did I shut my sound off? Sorry. I don't know how expensive it is though, you guys. So don't get me to don't. I wish there was more options in these other states, you guys. There should be, Suboxone should be available everywhere for people because there's so many people that can benefit from the medication. That's right. There you go. Cindy says, do what you need to do for you. Just because someone else is on a certain dose doesn't mean you have to do the same. Yeah, just because I'm tapering, you guys, I don't want any of you guys to get discouraged and think that you need to taper. Okay? Thank you, Sky. Where the hell have you been, Megan? We missed you, girl. Yay, Megan's here. I hope you're doing okay, babe. You know I love you. Yay, Megan's in the house. Girl, I've really missed you. Look where we're at, Megan. We're about to hit 5,000 people up on this motherfucker. Can you believe it? Can't even believe it. I can't believe it. I love you guys. I can't believe 5,000 of y'all want to come over here and hang out with me. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Great advice, Cindy, as always. That's right, Murk. Okay, guys, I've been holding y'all hostage long enough. I'm going to let y'all go for the evening. I've been on for an hour and 15 minutes. Tomorrow night, though, we are going to have a real meeting. Tomorrow night is our MARA meeting, which is, for those of you guys that are new to the channel, it's Medication Assisted Recovery Anonymous. Yeah, they take insurance, I-85029. Yes, they do. Hey! I love you, Donna. That's right, girl. I just don't know. I don't know like how good they are because I've never they're not my physicians, but I'll tell you that I've met like 3 or 4 people that have went through them and it worked out. They got their medicine and everything. So, you know, for somebody that lives in a state where they don't have the kind of options, this could really help you guys. So, there, you know, look into it for real. But okay, so here's the tea, y'all. Tomorrow night, MARA, Medication Assisted Recovery Anonymous. What time's? Yes, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So 7 p.m. Central tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central, MARA. Tomorrow night will be like focused on all-inclusive, non-judgmental recovery, just like we always are. But, you know, tomorrow night it'll be more of a meeting style format. I will drop a link in the chat so people that are wanting to come up and share can come up and share and all that good stuff. So, yeah, anytime. I love coming on here and talking with you guys. Have a good night, you guys. I love y'all so much. And be looking forward because next week is recovery week and we're going to have 7 people, 7 speakers, 7 days, you know, 777. All right. I love you guys. 7 speakers, 7 days at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time all week next week. All right. Love y'all. See you tomorrow night.